Hi, I'm Brett Larkin. If you don't like doing the full pigeon variation in yoga class that looks like this is a little hip sequence that's going to get you ready to do that, or just stretch out your hips after a long bike ride or hike. I call this class beginner because it's for if your hips are slightly tighter, but please keep in mind there's no beginner or advanced in yoga. As long as you're connecting with your breath, you're an advanced student. So to start, just come and lie down on your mat. Soles of the feet on the mat. And we're just going to thread the needle. We're going to do some variations on this. So if you've already done this pose, stay with me. So the right ankle is going to go on top of the left knee, and then you're just going to pull that left knee into the chest. Really important here to keep that right foot flexed. So this foot is flexed. And then the left foot can be relaxed. You can make circles with the ankle. Or if you want to flex it too, that's okay. People often ask if it matters if they hold on to the knee or if they hold on to the thigh. Whichever feels best for you. And then a little trick is that you can use that right elbow to push into the right thigh. So you make your knee move away from you. You make that right knee move away from you by pushing the right elbow into the right thigh. And then you pull the left knee closer into the chest. So this knee moves away as the left knee moves in. And just close your eyes and take a few deep breaths here. And just see if you can send your breath into the sensations going on in the right hip. Nice, and then keeping that right foot really flexed, I want you to just lean slightly towards the left. So that right hip is going to pick up off the ground just a touch. And then see if you can press that right elbow into the right thigh even more. So it's a little bit like you're going to fall to the left. But really you're just lifting the seat up and lengthening the low back. We're actually going to take this all the way down to the floor. So this right sole of the foot, which is flexed, keeping everything else the same, you're just going to let it drop towards the floor. So I'll show that again. So you're here and keeping everything the same, you just let the right sole of the foot drop to the floor. Nice. And then I want you to take the left hand and just hold the outside of the right shin. You can open this left arm out, so it's kind of in a nice open twist. And this is where you get to absolutely personalize your practice. So option one is to let the right knee drop in towards your face. So play with that and see how that feels on this right hip here. Letting the right knee drop into the face. And then hold the right ankle with this left hand or the shin. I kind of like to hold near the ankle, and then press the knee away from you. So press that right knee away from you as much as you can. You're going to feel a different stretch in the hip. And then relax the muscles. So press, but then relax. So press that right knee away from you, and then relax. Nice, and now you choose which stretch is most beneficial to you for the next couple breaths. So option one is more passive. You just let this right knee drop towards your face. You can even let go of the arms completely. A little bit more active, stretching a different part of the hip, is to hold the right ankle with the left hand and to push the knee away from you. And then let the low back lengthen along the mat. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Nice. Exhale, let it go. And this is a pose that you can stay in for long amounts of time if you're watching TV or if your schedule permits. And then this is just something fun that I like to do. I'm going to shift over to make sure you can see me and I don't run out of space. But just from here, you can actually just lengthen this right leg, holding on to the shin or the ankle. And you're just kind of in a modified L shape. So you could lengthen this lower leg down the mat, or you could keep it bent, which I'm going to do. Just keep it passive. And now we're kind of stretching into the whole IT band. So here my left hand is still just holding the right ankle. Nothing has changed. It's just I've straightened the leg. And now it's really important, again, to flex through that right foot. Nice, and then we'll come out of it the same way we came in. So the right foot's going to come to the ground. And we'll bring it back up to thread the needle. Give yourself another little squeeze. Nice, and then bring that foot down to the floor. So you can do the other side on your own, or you can stick it out with me. So left ankle goes onto the right knee. Hands come through, and you can hold the back of the right thigh or the right knee. Just notice your breath and enjoy whatever sensations are coming up in the left hip for this second side. Make sure that that left foot is flexed and active. It actually protects your knee joint when you do that. Nice, and then starting to play, we're going to lean a little bit to the right this time. So my left seat is lifting a little bit up off the ground, and I'm just trying to lengthen my low back towards the bottom of the mat. Nice, and now for the full variation. The left foot, sole of the foot, is going to come all the way to the floor. And you can open that left palm. And first, let's just let the left knee drop in towards the face. So it's completely passive. Left knee just drops in towards the body. And then hold the left ankle with the right hand, and this time press the left knee away from you. So you can press and be forceful, but then once you're there, remember to relax and let go. So again, you can press to sort of find the shape, find the stretch in the left hip, but then back off a little, let it go, let everything be soft. Nice, and then pick which one of these variations works best for you in this moment. It's different day to day, right? It's like one's not more advanced than the other or anything like that. And breathe in and breathe out, just wherever you chose to be, just stick with it. And just feeling your chest inflate. And on your out breath, see if you can squeeze all the air out of your body. Breathe in, sending warmth and sensation into that left hip. Breathe out. Let it go. And then I'm going to scooch a little bit to the left so I have space. But again, now we're just going to lengthen and straighten that left leg. So the right hand continues to hold the left ankle or shin. And now we're just getting a full IT band stretch here. So you can lengthen that bottom leg on the mat to be in an L shape. Or you can keep it bent. Wherever you are, I want you to imagine that top left hip lengthening towards the bottom of the mat. So it's not up here, it's really lengthening down, even very subtly. One big in-breath, big out-breath. And we'll come out the same way we came in. So that left sole of the foot hits the ground, and then we pop back up into our letter 4. And then we bring that right knee into the chest, give it a squeeze. Hopefully the hip should feel a little bit different. Nice, and then let it go. Soles of the feet hit the mat. Grab the knees, rock and roll yourself up to a sit. And then just take butterfly pose for a moment. So lift your spine, get really tall, heart lifts. And then exhale, just fold over. So try to keep your spine really long. So it's not so much about getting our head toward our big toe. We don't really want to smell our feet. Can keep the spine long. And it's just about feeling more of a stretch here in the hips where we just worked. So I like to place my hands in front of me like this, and then focus on having a really long spine. And that whole long spine is what hinges down. So it's almost like I'm being led by the heart or the collarbone as I sink forward. And then just pause wherever feels good. So again, we don't really care about getting the head towards the feet. We just want to stretch the hips with a long spine. Big in breath. Huge out breath. Breathing in, belly, chest, collarbones, fill all the way up. Send that in-breath into your hips as well, and then exhale. Let it go. One more, big in. Filling all the way up until your collarbones expand with breath, and then exhale so deeply that your navel moves into your low spine. Just two more on your own. Keeping the spine long and sensation in the hips. Nice, and then gently walk yourself up to stand or up to a seated posture. I hope your hips feel a little bit more open after this short sequence. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment below and jump over to brettlarkin.com for more free yoga, premium classes, props, products, and my free Yoga for Abs class available only on my website. If you enjoyed this class, you might also enjoy my cardio sequence and my post-running sequence that incorporate a lot of these same elements. Remember that you can do this hip sequence anytime you're in a studio class and don't want to do pigeon. I hope you enjoy. From my heart to yours. Namaste.